Hosting a party is an entire affair. The guests expect things from their host, but the host also expects some things from their guest. It's all a matter of etiquette, and in the South, entertaining is a crucial part of our society. Each person has their own secrets that go into making their guest happy, from how the meals are cooked to how the table is set. For some, entertaining is a job all on its own. Sitting just on the edge of LSU campus is Red Stick Refinement, a business whose sole purpose is to teach proper etiquette.
My personal interests are entertaining. I like to have parties. We live right by campus. And so I thought, how do I teach the next generation how to be good hosts and hostesses? And so the idea of etiquette just evolved. So initially it was teaching someone how to throw a good party, but then in order to do that, you have to know how to set the table, details such as, napkins in the bathroom, a nice candle burning, music on.
Setliff taught me how it's done, where each fork and spoon goes and what they're for.
So this is the fun part. So it's all fun. Each of these pieces have a purpose. So the dinner fork tines are longer. The bread plate goes on the top left. Dinner fork goes to the left side of the plate. Then you have your salad fork. You have your knife to the right, blade in. I'm not looking at the person to my left at dinner saying, did they use the wrong fork? I'm not judging people. So I tell my students that having good manners is the opposite of judgy.
While I was there, I decided to show her a big part of why I love hosting parties, the cooking. I showed her my famous recipe for red sauce and meatballs that has my family begging for more.
It's really good.
Later, I talked with the mom of one of Setliff's students. Sitting next to her is her mom. She talked about why she loves to host and why she sent her daughter to Red Stick Refinement.
I think our daughter enjoyed it whenever she went. My first child is really good at that, and it is really nice to hear because parents will say, oh, he was so polite. And there's nothing better when you get that report. I think it's like gathering around food. It brings people together, I guess.
And it's almost an insult if you don't partake, right?
It's supposed to make you feel good to give to others, so it's kind of the same thing. You feel good having people over and feeding them.
Or if they come to spend the night.
Even Ashley's dad had something to say as he petted the family dog.
I think the South is more family-oriented than the North. With tradition. Parties is a big part of it.
While we were cooking, Setliff told me the same thing as the Lord.
With our digital age and everything's on a phone, people are lacking emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills. And I think that's needed to know how to relate to people. But to me, having good etiquette is timeless and there's no geographic boundaries. So whether you're in the North or South, respect.
Want more content just like this? Subscribe to our growing series, Common Thread.